The following program contains adult language, poor taste in jokes, racial slurs, political slurs, slants, and all sorts of things that, if you are sensitive and have a delicate constitution, you should probably go watch Teletubbies. You were warned.
Hey kids, welcome back to Roto Talk.
Hey kids, welcome back. So today we're going to do something a little bit fun again. Now, just an update on the channel here. I do have another boat we can build, and it is the V-Box Cracker Box from Zip Kits that Uncle Joe sent not too long ago. But I had built the Super Sport, I built the A-Box, and it just seemed like building another cracker might be a bore for you guys. So I was talking to Uncle Joe today, and I said, both his new gas rigger and the new electric 30 rigger are not released yet, okay? So I can't do a build on those particular riggers, which is what I'd really like to do on the channel. I'll probably do maybe an ML rigger at some point. But, so he thought, because I'm like, I guess I can do the V. So he suggested, why don't we do a G30, which is the tent scale, basically, tunnel haul that Zip Kits makes. Looks like, and I've never built one, believe it or not. I think it's like the only Zip Kits boat I haven't built. So I think we might do that. I will probably use a nitro engine, because I used to have an electric outboard set up, and I think I sent it to my buddy JJ out in Florida. So I might put a nitro on it, but the kit is still the same principle. So let me know what you guys think. Do you want me to start on the V kit, the V box, or do you want me to go on the tunnel hull? Anyway, let me know. So my buddy Lee, special shout out to him out in California and or Arizona, wherever you are, sent me a toy today just to fix up on the channel, do a fun little video on. Notice the 42. That means it's coming to me.
You think that when you die, you go to heaven. You come to us.
Think about it. All right. So he sent me an old nasty ass nitro engine. Look at this. Jack Nasty.
Is the hangman dead then? Out with it then, Jack Nasty Face. Is it that your mother's turned into an honest woman?
Oh, it doesn't even rotate. Thanks, Lee. Okie doke. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to try... Oh, that's off. Ooh, don't pop out, don't pop out. Yep, it's going to pop out. Damn it. Might have to rewind that spring. Let's see. We've got some carburetor parts. Now this is a nitro engine, obviously. This is an old ass 12, looks like, GT12, out of a Kyosho boat. Pretty cool. It's probably not worth the postage that he sent, but that's okay. And the carb is totally torn apart. So we've got our fuel inlet valve, which, let's see, needles. Okay, I haven't gone through any of this to see if it's in any working order yet. Here's our throttle body. So the first, there's an idle set screw, which is going to go here. Now this is an OS carb. I'm not entirely sure if that is stock or not. I can't remember. And I'm not sure. That fuel inlet looks suspicious. We might have to find something else, because that does not either go with it or it's broken. Let's see. There's a needle. I'm not even really concerned about the carb, because I probably have one, but this carb's... Oh, there we go. This carb has definitely seen better days. That's where that goes, sorry. It's been a while since I worked on one of these. Alright, there's that. And then there's that needle. There's another needle. It's going to go in there. Looks like most of the stuff's there.
Got my mojo, got my mojo, got my mojo, got my mojo, got...
Let's see. Man, it's rough. Alright, let's just work on this for a little bit. I don't know if this doesn't turn out. Might not even be posting this. We'll see. I'll record it anyway. So we're going to pop this apart. So what we're going to do, this engine won't even move. So let's pull. Oh, that's rough. Get some of these. Small, handy dandy. Woof. Damn, dude. My buddy Lee's probably laughing his ass off right now. Ugh! This fucking engine. Come on. Oh, my lord. I hope he didn't do this to this poor little engine. The poor little engine that couldn't. Okay. So with these tiny little screws, here's a tip. Now this is just for fun. This engine, I mean, if we actually get it, I might even try firing it up. Don't count on that. But we're going to go through just some techniques of cleaning and getting stuff unfroze. The first thing we're going to look at is see why it's froze. We're going to hope that it's just goo. If it's seized, it's going in the trash, because this is a cheapo engine that, I mean, I'll send it back to him if he wants it. It looks like somebody's had it apart. The reason I say that, it looks like there's thread lock on there, but I could be wrong. Very old engine, very grimy. What we're going to do is we're going to pop this head, see if there's any scoring in the cylinder. It's button head. And if there's not, we're going to put it in our hot bath, in our high-free cleaner, and see if that'll just free it up instead of using a torch. Let's see here. I don't see any obvious scoring. Don't feel it. Let's just give her a bath, see what happens first. So, what we're going to do this in two parts. This is a Ziploc bag that I keep full of WD-40, and you can see there's some Jack Nassies in there. That's okay. This isn't for cleaning, what we're going to do right now. This is for getting shit loose. Now, there's our sleeve that's in there. Okay? That should pull out. Piston should pull out, but I mean, we can't even rotate this. Let's just try gently. Usually what I would do is I would heat this up with a torch. We're going to try it this way first. So this is just for a degooing. So this is WD-40 with probably a little bit of, might as well throw this all in here. Some of the big bits. And if this works for cleaning, truly cleaning it up, there's a shim. We'll take it out and use fresh WD. So I'm going to put this in the high freak cleaner, ultrasonic cleaner. So the ultrasonic cleaner has really hot water, 60 Celsius water, and we're going to put this bag in that water, the WD-40 in there, and we're going to cook it for about half an hour. Be right back. Right, let's see what we've got. I let her cook in there for about half an hour. You can see that white. That's because this bag must have got a hole in it. Got a little bit of water in there. Here's our motor. Let's see what we got. There we go. It's moving now. It's still taking a bit of force, but not bad. Nice and smooth though. So you can see it cleaned it up pretty nice too, obviously. Nice thing about ultrasonic. So now what we're going to do is we're going to let it cook even longer, only without this. Okay. In. Alright. So now what I'm going to do, since now we know what the issue is, it's not scored, it's just really, really sticky. It's interesting. This back plate should come off. Let's see if we can't. Those screws right there, those 4 screws, aren't even in there. So this thing should pop right off with a little bit of help. Or a lot of bit of help.
All we need is just a little patience.
Woo, buddy. So what we're going to do, I'm going to put this in the vise and just gently twist it a little bit. So I'm going to put the jaws in there, lock it, and then just give it a little bit of a tug. Be right back. Alright, so literally all I did, took it over the vise, put it in the jaws, took a channel lock, and just gave it a twist. That's how gummy this thing is. We're going to get this thing back, just for fun. We're going to bring this thing back to new. Oh, look at that nastiness. Oh, there's our one-way. Is that that's not even a one-way? No, that's not a one-way bearing. That's just a bushing. Look at that jack nastiness.
Oh, no tears, please.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna pull out the big guys, and we're gonna soak this. See, it's working its way out now. Now, what I would normally do here, just to help it along, see that? Whew. Now I can rotate it with my fingers. It's getting there. Now what I would do is I would put, look at that, there we go. Okay, and see, I don't know if you guys can see it. These sleeves are marked. There's a little pin right there. We're going to see if we can't loosen this very gently. I don't want to hurt it. So, I'd love to pull that. Now look at it. Okay. Wow. Nasty. So that's just a bushing. I haven't taken one of these old Kyoshos apart in a very, very long time. I can feel it hitting. But man, this actually I don't think has much time on it because that cylinder is nice and smooth. Not bad at all. So what we're going to do, I have to fix that gasket. Whew, man, that's foul. I'm going to go ahead and do this again. We're going to use the ultrasonic cleaner, a little bit of alcohol this time, really kind of eat it away. And be right back. Alright, so that looks much, much, much better. Now, correction, I just talked to my buddy Lee that I got this engine from, and he said the previous owner of his house had left it there. Something like that. So, yeah, it wasn't his fault. I know he's got better skills and brighter than that to leave a nitro engine sitting. Okay, so now what we're going to do, it doesn't look bad. We're going to polish this guy up a little bit and make it look nice. Okay, see all that schmutz there? So what we're going to do, where's my screwdriver? So I'm assuming he doesn't want this back, so if I totally fuck it up, he won't be mad at me. I actually haven't screwed up a nitro engine yet from restoring or rebuilding. I have screwed them up blowing them up because I don't know how to go anything but full throttle in a car or a boat, but whatever. Alright, so I'm going to go wheel this down a little bit. And then I'm going to take some fogging oil or 3-in-1 and we're going to pickle this guy up, get that bearing cleaned out. Be right back. Alright, so here we go. Doesn't look too bad. Okay. So whenever you wire, if you're going to use wire wheel like I did with the Dremel tool, it's not perfect, but it's definitely pretty nice. I can still feel there's even still got some pinch in there. So this engine's got a little bit of life left in it. Not that it was ever that great to begin with. This is a budget. This came with an RTR boat. A little boat about that big. It's just an old 12 Kyosho. Not bad. It's from the 80s, I would say, if I had to make a guess. So whenever you use a wire wheel, take your fogging oil. This is the stuff I use. This is what I use for winterizing all my gas engines and after-run oil in nitro engines. This is what I use. Okay? If you're going to wire wheel anything, you're going to get dust and every debris and all that. Put on a rubber glove, or if that's your thing, spray the living crap out of it. let it fill up and overflow. Let that fluid just pull that stuff out, right? Okay. Nice. Okay. It's got good turnover now. Okay. And, I lost my shim. It's still in the baggie. Gotta go get that. Be right back. Alright, so we're going to take our head. There's shim on the bottom here. And this is your water cap. These old engines, this is how this worked. You put a cap over that channel. See the in, the out. And there you go. Alright. So if your engine had any shims in it, put them all in back. Okay. And then we're going to put our back on. Just like that. Okay. Like I said, been a while since I've pulled one of these apart. Okay. Nice. Alright. Cool. So let's throw the heads back in. Now, normally, if this was going to be an engine that I'd be putting back into a vehicle, I'd do the screws and clean the screws up real pretty and all that crap. I have a good feeling unless Lee wants this back, it's going on the shelf of Misfit Toys.
I'm the official sentry of the island of Misfit Toys.
Because I have a whole shelf full of Nitro engines. Like I said, this is just a fun video. This isn't anything fantastic. Just something. Give you some ideas about cleaning nitros. Like I said, if you don't have an ultrasonic cleaner, what you want to do is take this engine that's gummed up like that, and you will find them, especially if you're buying, if you're buying engines off of eBay, you're going to find some. My buddy, another buddy of mine in the chat group that we have, he and I were talking this morning. V1, shout out to you, brother. He said, he was complaining about the person that he had a used engine off of a boat. And there should be a gasket between here, by the way. And anyway, he was bitching about how people don't know how to take care of nitro. And I said, that's very true. That's why for a very long time, people like me and my friends and I, could get nitro stuff really cheap because it frustrated people so bad. And they wouldn't research things, and they wouldn't study up, and you never store a nitro engine with fuel in it. Ever, 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 ever. That's just... Lord, it's like not wiping down after sloppy seconds. Alright, so okay, I don't think we can save the carb on this. I really don't. And I really don't think it wasn't the carb that went to it anyway. And I think, let's see. Well, maybe it is. Alright. I don't know. We can throw it in the cleaner and see what we can come up with, but normally what we would do, like I said, if this is gummed up real bad and you don't have an ultrasonic cleaner, take a propane torch and heat it. Don't heat it till the point where it's glowing. It's just aluminum, okay? But and then slowly, obviously use pliers and slowly turn this until that nitro will loosen up. It's the castor oil and crap that's in that nitro that had gummed up over the years. But if you look at what this engine looked like before we started, and it's got, let me see if I have a glow plug. Let me see if I have a glow plug. That's kind of, I don't have one that fits this. Hang on. All right, we're just going to pull a plug out of this engine off the shelf. Okay. Let's just see if we've got any compression in this whole thing. Okay. Oh my. Holy crap. That thing's got some heller compression. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. That thing's awesome. Now, again, it's a tiny little 12. Am I ever going to use this? Or I can send it back to my buddy if he wants it. If he doesn't, I'll just put it on the shelf. The Elf on the Shelf engines. like I said, I'll work on the car. Maybe we'll make a separate video out of that. But this thing's got good compression. This engine was not used very much. But it doesn't look bad. Nice and free. Oiled up. Good and pickled now. You can see that piston in there. Yeah, nice little engine. Here, come here. Come with me. All sorts of crap up here. Alright. Put it right up. Don't do them like that. So, I have a Nova Rossi 12 up here somewhere. There it is. Yeah. Pretty. Alright. So anyway, maybe a pointless video. But just something fun to do. Like I said, guys, think about... I'll work on this carb if I can get it working. Great. If not, I probably have others. Let me know if you want to see the V box, or just wait until we get the tunnel haul. And we're going to do them both. But if you don't feel like waiting a week or so, we can start the V box. And we're going to make it a quick video because the A box and the V box are the same damn build, except for a couple minor things. And I already have 3 V boxes, so it might just be a build video and not a hardware one until I destroy one of my other ones. So anyway, in the comments, let me know what you think, guys. Keep your eyesight up. Bye.
Down,